Hello, it's Joe from JS Copywriting here. I was chatting to it was actually an osteopath the other day. It's actually one of the guys that within my clinic who rents my rooms, and he was having issues with people not showing up and people not listening as well. That was the kind of main part of the conversation. He's really getting pissed off with people not listening to what he was telling them to do. He's saying, I was getting people come in and he'd assess them. He'd say, right, okay, well, this is the problem. Well, this is what I think the problem is, and this is what I need you to go away and do. If you go away and do this, then you won't have any problems. You'll be, injury-free as far as, whatever they're dealing with initially. And people would go away and they wouldn't get results, and they'd moan and whinge and bleat and cry. And they would say, I don't think it's working. Well, the problem is, and this is what I asked in the first place, I said, why? Well, I asked him first off, why do you think they're not listening to you? And he said, well, they're obviously just stupid. And I said, well, that is an element of it. You're attracting these so-called, stupid people. But a large part of it is that he charges a fixed hourly fee, like so many other physiotherapists and osteopaths and sports therapists. And anyway, he charges £45 an hour. Now, if you're charging £45 an hour, and it's essentially you're charging for a service, not an outcome to start with. So people just see it as a service. They don't see it as being helped towards their end goal, their kind of deeper burning problem, all right, for a start. But by charging 45 quid here and there, might be one every couple of weeks or whatever it happens to be, they haven't got enough skin in the game. They're not committed enough to the results that they're looking for. Now, I said to him, have you thought about charging either block sessions or charging a fixed flat rate over, say, 12 weeks, or even over 6 months, whatever it happens to be, but charging a flat rate and say, have a minimum of, say, £3,000 for a program that takes them through the different stages of the rehab. And he said, people won't pay that. I said, why won't they? And he said, well, it's just too much money. I said, well, it's not too much money. If someone wants something enough, then they'll pay. If they've got a pain that's worth sorting out and getting sorted right fucking now, they will pay the money to sort that out. It's as simple as that. If they're quite content at paying £45 and they, that's going to be a bit steep, to pay £3,000, £4,000, £5,000, whatever it happens to be, if they are not willing to pay a premium price to get a problem sorted out, then the chances are they probably won't get it sorted anyway. All right, there's plenty of free information out there as it is, let alone without going to an osteopath or a physiotherapist. There's loads of information, self-help videos and articles, that kind of thing. But because people aren't committing financially, they're not prepared. They're not prepared to change. So charging 45 quid for a session it's not going to help them in the long run. They might feel better for a few days or maybe a week if they're lucky, but the underlying problem's still there, and they're not going to listen to your advice unless you are charging them a premium rate and ensuring that these people are 100% committed. All right, and it all comes down to the way you're positioning yourself, but also the money you're charging. And if you position yourself correctly, you can charge premium prices, and people will not balk at paying that sort of money. They'll just pay it. They'll be literally clamoring to pay you the money to sort the problem out. All right? If you're attracting the right patients, the ones who have got that pain, that burning need to get the problem sorted out there and then, almost. I mean, I know it's not possible, but in their heads, they're thinking, I need to do something now. It needs to be sorted. I can't keep going the way I'm going. Those are the people that you need. And unfortunately, charging £40, £45, £50 an hour, whatever it happens to be, that isn't going to attract those kinds of people. All right? So just bear that in mind. The next time you start moaning and griping and whinging about people not listening to you, well, the chances are, one, you haven't positioned yourself correctly, and two, you're not charging enough money. All right, so go away, think about it, take action on it, or don't. That's up to you, I don't care. And see you in another video. Ta-da.